my channel. So firstly, if you're here after watching my Instagram story, then that means you guys are connected to my Instagram and already know me. So thank you for actually taking out a minute to come watch this video. I really appreciate it. Thank you. But for those who don't know me, hi guys, I'm Anushka Srivastava and I welcome you all to my first YouTube video. As we all know, puja season is here, and puja is all about going out, having fun, eating, pandal hopping and shopping. We all love shopping, right? But things are going to be different this year. We all know why. So what also changed this year is that we don't have our favorite shopping brand anymore with us. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yes, Shein. We don't have Shein anymore with us. I mean, shopping used to be so easy, knowing that our favorite clothes are just 8 to 10 days away and we wouldn't have to worry about what to wear in puja. But since that's no more an option, people like me have no idea where to shop from. And honestly, I haven't found the best alternative for Shein yet. So that is why I thought, why not go for street shopping this year? I mean, I personally used to love street shopping before Shein ever came. So why not this year? So that's why I'm gonna go street shopping. And being in Kolkata, the city of joy, where it comes to street shopping, basically two names come to our mind. That is Kariya Hat and Esplanade Market. So as we all know, and for those who don't know, both these markets are great. Both these markets are huge. In fact, they are so huge and distant from each other that you cannot cover these two in one day. And people often complain and they often get confused like which one of these markets is actually the better place for street shopping. And like I said, that you cannot cover these two markets at one time, because you know you have to have that much energy, you have to have that much time, and most importantly you should know how to bargain. I mean, that is the most important tip that I can give you guys. You should know how to bargain. You know, a shopkeeper can sell you something for 500 and can sell the same stuff for 250 to a person who knows how to bargain. So it's all you should know how to bargain, or simply just take someone who knows how to bargain. So this is what this video is about, to figure out which is the right choice for street shopping in Kolkata, because I don't want you guys to be left with any regrets, and I don't want you guys to feel that you're shopping in the wrong place. I want you guys to enjoy your shopping. So that's why today I'm going to take you guys with me to both these markets, so that you guys can see for yourself that which is the right choice for street shopping. Also, at the end of this video, there's going to be a clothing haul and I'll give an honest review on everything that I purchased, and I'll be comparing both these markets on the basis of their collection, their price and their quality. So stay tuned for that. Keep watching till the end. Enough talking now, let's go shopping. look tired and sleepy, it's because I'm super tired and super sleepy. For a second I thought ki बाहर में गया सब. I'll shoot this part of the video tomorrow and then upload it, but then I realized that puja is so close and I don't have that much time, so I'll have to do it today. So here I am looking like this, shooting this video, so please bear with me, that's all. So I know I said that I'll cover both the markets in one day, keeping in mind that I'll just pick up a few shops, show you guys a few items, and then move on to the next market. But that didn't work out. It's easier said than done. So that's why yesterday I went to Gariat market and today I went to Esplanade market. So yeah, that's all, and this is the part where I show you guys what I purchased, and this is the part where I'll give an honest review on everything that I purchased. So yeah, that's all, so let's begin. So now I'll show you what I purchased from Gariat market. So starting with this one, this is a spaghetti top that I purchased from Gariat market and I love it. This is by far the best spaghetti top that I've ever purchased. I mean, I love how it looks and it is super comfortable, only for 150 rupees. Next, I purchased this halter neck leopard print dress. I honestly feel this is a little too flowy at the back, but I still love it and it looks super chic and super classy, and this dress was only for 300 rupees. I also paired it up with a black belt and this is how it looks, but I honestly prefer it without the belt. So yeah, that's how it looks. And this dress here is my favorite item that I purchased, favorite yet the cheapest item. I got this dress for 150 rupees and I still don't believe how I got it for 150. So that's my sister and she bought this v-neck floral dress. This dress has leg slits and this is so pretty. I mean, she looks so beautiful, and this dress was only for 300 rupees again. So that was all from the clothing section, and now let me just quickly show you what accessories I purchased, starting with these jhumkas that I got. I don't know if this is oxidized or painted like this. I don't know, but these are so pretty, and this pair is for 160 rupees. The shopkeeper first asked 250 for these, but then I bargained it to 160, and I guess 160 is a justified price. So next I got a neck piece. This is the neck piece here, that is the pattern. Yeah, that's how it looks, and this neck piece here is for 200 rupees and it was fixed price, so no bargaining here. Now coming to the category of purses, I got this one here for my mother. This is a black leather purse, not real leather though, but it is only for 130, so can't complain if it's real leather or not. You cannot get real leather at 130, so yeah, this is absolutely fine. So now I'll show you the last item that I got from Gariat market, which is footwear, and this is not for me, this is for my sister. She got this for her office purpose and I'm not a heel person, but she is. So this here, this pair is for 130 rupees and it has these long straps which you can tie as per your own choice. Now quickly moving on to the stuffs that I got from Esplanade market, and starting with the clothing section. So I got two kurtis from Esplanade, both for rupees 250 each. So this first one here is a Rani pink halter neck kurti. I do not have a color like this, and this is the first one here, and I think I'm in love with this color. So the next one is this v-neck black embroidered kurti. So it has full embroidery in the front, but I'm not sure if you guys can see the design from here, but it looks better in person. So yes, this is for 250 again. So yes, that was all from the clothing section, and now quickly moving on to the accessories part. This one earring I got for 100 rupees and it has these little pearls over here and it looks so pretty. There was also a stall with sold earrings for 30 rupees and I got quite a few from that stall too. So next, moving on to a white polka dot knotted headband. I actually wanted a headband from quite a long time and I finally got one and it looks super cute. So this headband here was for 50 rupees. And here comes the last item of this video, which is again a footwear, and again for my sister, not for me. So this pair was for 350. It is actually similar to the one that I got from Gariyat. The only difference is that it has a belt buckle and it is a glossier material. So yeah, this was for 350 rupees. So yeah, that was all. And now finally talking about the three factors, that is quality, collection and price. So firstly talking about the quality, I feel both the places have same kind of quality stuff, but still I would like to mention one thing is that I've purchased so many things from Gariyat before this too, but today I got this earring from Esplanade and it's actually broken. It basically doesn't have the pin that you insert, so that is a disappointment. It is actually for 30 rupees, not much, but still it's a disappointment. And I've purchased so many things from Gariyat and something like this never happened with me. This might be a coincidence and it might not happen with any of you guys, but still I felt I should mention it. So yeah, that's that. So now talking about the collection, I am impressed with Gariyat's collection, but not so much with Esplanede's, because I feel Esplanade doesn't have that much of a great Western collection, but it is good for Indian clothing. I feel Gariyat is best for that. I mean, you can find every sort of clothing over there, be it Western or Indian. You can find everything over there, but not in Esplanade, because I actually roamed for an hour or something to find a shop that has great Western collection, but couldn't find any. So I finally purchased the two kurtis that I showed and went back home. But talking about Gariyat, I actually wanted to buy some more dresses because it has an amazing collection, but it was so hot that time and it was so crowded that I actually wanted to leave that time and go back home and rest. So that was the only reason that I didn't purchase any more clothing. Other than the collection is great in Gariyat. So now talking about the last and the most important factor, that is price. So for price too, I feel that Gariyat is the best option, because you know the sandals that my sister purchased, the Gariyat one she got for 300 and the Esplanade one she got for 350, and I still feel that both the sandals are similar and the price difference isn't justifiable according to me. And even talking about the clothing, the black dress that I got for 150 from Gariyat, I don't think I would have got that dress from Esplanade for 150. And other than this, I have also noticed so many things and reached to a conclusion that Gariyat is definitely cheaper than Esplanade. So yay, Gariyat wins again. So guys, that was all for today and that was my first YouTube video. I really hope you guys liked it and I really hope I cleared all your doubts. And if not, feel free to ask them in the comment section, or you can also DM me to my Instagram, that is anushrivastav21. Also, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon if you haven't already. So yeah, that's it for today. See you guys in the next video.